If you're looking to create a more sustainable and eco-friendly business, then stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do just that. Hey guys, my name is Lee Marie and I teach you how to. Today's video is all about sustainability. And that's really important nowadays because consumers are more and more looking at the kind of sustainable and eco-friendly practices of businesses. So if you are able to adopt some of these sustainable practices that I'm going to be sharing with you today, it'll definitely benefit your business as customers are really wanting this out of their manufacturers. So what does sustainability mean? Sustainable literally means something that can be sustained over time. So think of FSC certified forests. Now the way FSC certified forests work is for every tree that they knock down, they plant 4 more trees. Therefore, by the time they're done, the trees that they planted before have grown and they can come back and start knocking those trees down, and they're staying in the same area. They're not expanding their reach, and they're not over knocking trees down too many at a time. It is a sustainable practice because of how they're doing it. It's very methodic, and it's very good for the environment, because if we're going to be using wood-based products or products like paper, cardboard, things like that, it's very important if you're sourcing those from FSC certified forests that you know that they're not contributing to the carbon footprint of the planet as much as a forestry that does not have a sustainable initiative. As I mentioned before, sustainability and eco-friendliness is something that is becoming more and more widely known, accepted, and almost expected from your customers. So it's definitely worthwhile to try to implement a few eco-friendly and sustainable initiatives into your business. Honestly, it can only help you, and it can also help the environment. One of the easiest ways to incorporate sustainable initiatives into your business is your packaging. Packaging oftentimes gets either thrown away, it gets discarded. So if you are having some packaging that you want to redo in a sustainable way, first thing obviously is you want to stay away from plastic. Plastic is not compostable, it's not biodegradable, meaning that it sits in landfills for years and does not decompose. So instead, what you want to do when you're thinking about your packaging is your alternative 3. And what are those 3? Your alternatives to plastic are glass, aluminum, and of course, cardboard. So definitely those 3 are the ones you want to look at if you want to redo your packaging in a more sustainable way. So for example, if you're doing room sprays, instead of plastic bottles, maybe choose glass bottles instead. Glass is obviously very recyclable. It can be recycled over and over and over and over again. If you're looking for packaging for your boxes for candles, let's say, a recycled craft paper kind of box would be fantastic. If you just want to go with regular paper, there are many manufacturers out there that have the cardboard that is FSC certified. So you can still find an eco-friendly cardboard that might not necessarily be recycled or post-consumer recycled material, but it's still from an FSC certified source, which is fantastic. And then the main thing to do is to make sure that you're not adding plastic to your packaging. So for example, I know a lot of candles out there, they're in a cardboard box, but the box is then shrink wrapped in plastic. You've completely taken away all the fabulous things you've done with your box. When you're making these decisions, make sure that you're making them thoughtfully and that you're really looking into who your manufacturers are. One of the main things that's really, really important when you're trying to convert, anything that you might have that's not eco-friendly into something that's eco-friendly is you want to pay attention to your manufacturers and where you're getting your products from. If you're making a claim that the paper from your box is FSC certified, you want to make sure that you can back that claim. That's something that's been very important to me. So when I say that my box for my candles is not only biodegradable, but it's also made from post-consumer recycled product and it's FSC certified, I know that I can prove those claims because my manufacturer has the proper documentation, so I can prove that. So here is my product box. I will put down the manufacturer below. They're a fantastic manufacturer called Your Box Solution. And what I love about them is this box is made from recycled paper. It is from an FSC certified forest, which they can back up their claims. It is 100% biodegradable. and recyclable. So that's what I love about this particular packaging, is that I was able to find a company after doing my research that has a box that fits my business model perfectly. When I tell individuals that the wax that I use is sustainably sourced in the United States and is vegan and cruelty free, I know that my manufacturer can back up those claims. So make sure that when you are changing over things, that you're looking for manufacturers that have it plainly stated on their website, have the proper documentation, so it's something that you can prove. Hopefully you'll never have to, but you want to be transparent with your customers when you're making these kinds of claims. So make sure that it's something that you can say, yes, our paper is FSC certified, our products are vegan and cruelty free, we use sustainably sourced products, here's where they come from. So make sure you can back up those claims. That's really important. So now that I've gone over kind of the alternatives to packaging, so again, we're looking for cardboard, FSC certified is preferable. Glass, there are companies out there that do post-consumer recycled glass. So there are candle manufacturing companies that sell candle jars that are made from recycled glass. So that would be a great alternative. One company is called Glass Now. And I know that they have a section where it is recycled glass that they sell, and they are candle jars. So if you're looking for a super eco-friendly alternative, that's a great one. And then, of course, aluminum. So aluminum, very recyclable and also very reuser friendly. So glass and aluminum can be reused over and over and over again. Here is my wax melt, and like I said, I needed to make a choice, and I think I made an excellent choice because now my wax melts are eco-friendly, they're sustainable, and so basically I just use this little tin. It holds the wax melt inside. That is recyclable tissue paper on the inside. So all of it is recyclable, eco-friendly, and again, it's just those choices that you've got to make. So what's another way to kind of turn your company into a sustainable and eco-friendly company? That is with your shipping. So there's a couple different things that you can do with shipping. The first thing that you can do is not use bubble wrap. Bubble wrap, of course, is plastic. And so plastic and then regular packing peanuts is another no-no. Those two things, again, they're not biodegradable. They don't break down. It takes years upon years upon years. So you really want to stay away from those products. Instead, what I do is I actually reuse all of the filler and all of the packaging from the manufacturers that I buy my products from. So this is the filler paper that I get from my manufacturers. A lot of the time when I order lots of boxes of product and supplies, this is the filler paper that's on the inside. And I have bins upon bins full of this filler paper. So there is no need for me to buy any kind of filler product for when I ship my products out, whether it be to clients or to wholesalers. So this is a fantastic alternative to bubble wrap or to buying any kind of filler product. Simply reuse what you've got. Go ahead and reuse the packaging that you already get. If you don't want to reuse it, then by all means, try and buy craft paper. They have a lot of different kinds. It's called like filler paper that you can use for packaging. And then also biodegradable packing peanuts. Those are fantastic. They're made out of corn, and you can go ahead and when you rinse them under water, they completely disappear and disintegrate. So those are fantastic alternatives for shipping. Another thing that is great to do is if you're going to do shipping, try and do ground shipping as opposed to air shipping. Obviously, air shipping, not only is it more expensive, the carbon footprint is way bigger. So you want to make sure that you're doing ground shipping whenever possible. It is not only more economical for your business, but it's also more eco-friendly. And speaking of carbon footprint, another great way to reduce your carbon footprint is to do little extras. So one of the little extras that we do here is that we plant trees together with One Tree Planted, and we donate money from the sale of our candles, and we plant trees. And that's really a great way to show your customers that you are committed to a sustainable and eco-friendly business model, because we want to reduce our carbon footprint. We want to get those trees planted. We know that our customers care about that. We care about that. And so that is a fantastic way if you can get part of or be part of or get behind some sort of initiative, whether it's locally or globally, where you can either donate proceeds or you can let your consumers know that you'll be raising funds to donate for a particular cause. that's a fantastic way to not only get your consumers involved, but also reduce your carbon footprint as a business. One important thing that you do not want to do as a business is greenwash. Greenwash is what a lot of big companies unfortunately do, where they make claims that are just not true. So they'll say things like, this product is made with natural ingredients, when there's literally one natural ingredient and everything else is chemical. Or they'll say things like, this bottle is made from recycled whatever, when it's 1% of the bottle that's made from recycled whatever, and the rest of it is plastic. You don't want to just use those trendy words without backing them up. You want to be able to say, yes, we love our eco-friendly wrapping paper. We love our recycled tissue paper. We love whatever the product may be. And then make sure that you are telling the truth and you are backing it up. And what I said again earlier is make sure that your manufacturers, if they say that something is sustainable or eco-friendly or, reduces a carbon footprint or is FSC certified, vegan, whatever it may be, make sure that you're able to back that up. You want to be as transparent as possible with your customers. And so what you don't want to do is don't greenwash and don't just make blanket statements of, we're an eco-friendly company, but you can't say how you're eco-friendly or what initiatives you've taken to become an eco-friendly and sustainable company. One thing that you really need to do is you kind of need to think on your feet when you want to become an eco-friendly business. I really wanted to be an eco-friendly and sustainable business, so I had to make certain choices. For example, currently, I don't have any bath products. I would love to have bath products in my line, but unfortunately, you can't do glass and you can't do aluminum in the bath, and right now, the only alternative is plastic. I have been looking into some fantastic products from China that are made with wheat straw that are compostable and biodegradable. But as of right now, there are currently no products that I can use packaging-wise that would be appropriate for a bathroom setting. So you do have to make certain choices and you have to be committed if you want to be known as an eco-friendly business. Another choice that I had to make was I wanted to sell wax melts, but generally, and the most popular way of packaging wax melts is in a plastic little container. And I can't do that, obviously. There is little to no plastic in anything that I sell. So I needed to make a choice. And so instead, I got a little creative and I created my wax melts. My wax melts come in an aluminum tin and they're individually wrapped, and it completely matches my aesthetic and my brand. And it's also eco-friendly because I have used an alternative source that is recyclable and reusable. And those are the kind of choices you want to make if you want your business to be sustainable and eco-friendly as well. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and that you found value in the content. If you like this video, please do hit the like button and consider subscribing. We're trying to make our channel bigger so that we can bring you more valuable content just like this. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.